Hola Capricorns, this is your love reading for September 2018. I'm starting with Alpha Capricorn. So if you are assertive, you're outgoing, and you identify with masculine energies, then this is the reading for you. Beta will follow. You're welcome to look at both of them. I'm just letting you know what the energies are I'm concentrating on while I'm doing this reading. This is a general reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below, including by email. Just shoot me an email and we can make that happen. Other things to mention, my 2018 Sun Moon readings are in my playlist. So look up what your Sun Moon sign is and then check out your behavioral traits along with your predictions for 2018. Keep in mind, it doesn't matter when you see it during the year. When you see it is when you were meant to view it. I also have compatibility readings in my playlist. I'm doing them at a snail's pace, at my leisure, as best I can. Okay, I'm sure I'll get them done in a lifetime. I'm also on the Instant Go app, so it's text only at this time. So if you need a quick answer to a quick question, text me. And then finally, I will be leaving a bonus Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex. So you might want to check that out after the reading. Let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your insight for Alpha Capricorns for love, September 2018. Can you show us the energies they passed out of, the energies they can expect, and how they will be moving out of September into October in regards to love? Please grant me the objectivity to read these cards as they're intended to be read, and say your messages as you intend to be said for Alpha Capricorns. Love, September 2018, and the period surrounding it. Alrighty. So Holy Spirit angels, can you please show me previous energies that Capricorn has passed out of, previous energies you passed out of, the Seven of Wands in the reversed. Can you please show me what love energies they can expect in September? What are the love energies to expect in September? The Ace of Pentacles in the reversed. And how will they move out of September into October? We have the Two of Pentacles in reversed. Wow. Okay. So Alpha Capricorns, I'm getting with the Seven of Wands, you've kind of given up in regards to something. Maybe you fought for it before, you wanted to fight for it before. It could have been a relationship, could have been somebody you were interested in, it could have been an ex, what have you. And I feel like the fight is over. You're done. I feel like you've tried everything that you can try to do. Nothing has panned out. You feel weakened. Whatever you've tried to, any plan that you've tried to put into place has stalled out, has had setbacks. So I feel like with the Seven of Wands, you were at the, because we're talking about prior to September, you're sort of at the end of your rope. You don't know what else to do. You might be exasperated. You might be desperate, but you just have nothing left in the toolbox, I'm feeling, in regards to a person or a current relationship that you're in. Moving into September, I feel like there's a measure of disappointment that goes with this card, the Ace of Pentacles. I love that this is the Herbal Tarot. It's whole grains. I love that for the Ace of Pentacles. But so you really were, I feel like you were counting on something kind of working out, something panning out for you. And that didn't end up being the case. So again, you just kind of feel like you're at a loss. There was an opportunity that you thought you were going to happen. Somehow it slipped out of your grasp. You really didn't, and slipped out of your grasp is actually a telling statement, because I feel like you were kind of holding on to it, grasping onto it for dear life, grasping onto this outcome that you were hoping was going to happen, or this opportunity that you were hoping that was going to happen. And it just didn't come through the way you had intended, or even at all. I think it's mostly at all. So I do think you guys are dealing with a measure of disappointment in regards to that. Your love bank might be a little bit empty. The new beginning that you thought was going to get off of the ground, what you thought was solid, just, doesn't end up being the case. So we move into the Two of Pentacles as we move into October. The Two of Pentacles in reverse is, really kind of struggling. I don't feel like the battle's done. I really feel like with the Two of Pentacles, and I know how you Capricorns are. I mean, nobody tells you that you're defeated, okay? So while, you feel like giving up and you're tapped out and things didn't work out, I feel like you guys are struggling to kind of make this work after the bell has rung. I feel like You're trying to keep something afloat. You're trying to breathe life into something. You're trying to see if you can make it come about again. But there's a desperation that goes along with this Two of Pentacles. You're frantically trying to do it. You're frantically juggling, trying to kind of make this happen. You're trying to work very hard to get this to work out. So, I mean, like I said, I feel like you're trying to, almost like rubbing two sticks together, trying to find a spark, like get a spark going, and you know how it's not working, and then you throw that stick away and you try another one, and then you try a rock and nothing's happened. You cannot get the fire going, but you're still desperately, you're saying, oh, maybe if I do it faster, maybe if I use something else. I just don't think you're entirely down for the count in regards to this love situation. And honestly, I kind of feel like you might be trying to breathe hope into something that really has run its course and is not going to kind of boomerang back. But we'll see. Can you please provide clarification on the Seven of Wands? Why is the Seven of Wands here in reverse for Alpha Capricorn? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Seven of Wands in reverse, please. Okay. Person, personality, perspective. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, and the Hermit in reverse. So you've kind of given up. We have the Knight of Chalices here. So whoever this was prior to September, they really swept you off your feet. You thought you had an emotional connection with them. You thought it was very romantic. The Knight of Cups is very short term. You might have been hoping for something a little bit long term, and maybe that didn't pan out for you. You might have been fighting for that. That's what you were fighting or hoping for, and then you ended up giving up on this person or this energy, kind of deciding it wasn't going to work out like that. The Five of Pentacles is, you came out of a difficult time. Okay, so I feel like you thought it was going to work with this person because you came out of a really hard time. And I feel like you learned a lot from it, and you had confidence from this. And you kind of re-examine what you want out of yourself, what you want out of a partner, what you expect from a partner. So I almost feel like you felt like you were ready for this person when they came along. You felt like you did the work. You were coming out of a time and you felt like you were ready to receive love. But the Hermit card to me in reverse, and that's the card of Virgo. I feel like not only did this person, take on these traits, it was just, it wasn't for the long haul. You had a connection with them, but it wasn't long lasting. And in the end, with the Hermit card in reverse, you end up feeling very alone, very lonely, very unsupported. And I think that's when you decide to give up. Because your expectations of this person was a lot higher than what they sort of did. And when the Hermit card in reverse, and you're a little down in the doldrums with the Hermit card. And not only, the Hermit card in reverse can also be about repeating past mistakes. I saw a couple of things here indicating, and we did go through a retrograde, so a couple of things indicating this could be somebody you already know. This could be somebody from your past that you tried to reconnect with, that you were very hopeful about. Maybe the two of you went through a trying time, you learned some lessons, and you thought now was the time. And that might not be the case. You kind of got into it and you just ended up making the same mistakes you made the first time around. So for some of you, that could be sort of what's going on there. Will you please provide clarification on the Ace of Pentacles for Alpha Capricorn? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for Ace of Pentacles, Alpha Capricorns. Who is this person? What is this energy, please? Person. The Ace of Cups, Ace of Chalices. So this was a beginning that never could happen. As a result, you're depressed. You're sad. You're disappointed with the Ace of Chalices in reverse. You had a lot more hope for this. You thought that if you put enough work into it, it would work out in September. But you work and you work and you work at it and you're putting in all the work and you're not seeing anything moving along. And as a result, you feel like giving up. You feel like not bothering with this. You might even stop talking to this person, or communication might be hampered between the two of you as a result. I mean, you may you or the other person I think it might be you. You might decide because it's not going anywhere, you're just going to cut off communication with this person that you put in about all the work you're willing to do, all the disappointment you're willing to handle. You were really counting on this, I feel like, for working out. And that's just not the case. And it's mostly just because of how they are rather than what you did. Can you please provide clarification on the Two of Pentacles? Why is the Two of Pentacles here in reverse for Alpha Capricorns as they move into October? Who is this person? What is this energy? What additional messages do you have? Another side thing I'm going to say is that because you were so distracted by this person, your finances might have suffered. So let's just say, you know, you were kind of really drawn into them and you weren't doing work to the capacity that you should be doing it. You weren't as productive as you should have been. You know, you got caught up in the folly here and the romance and being swept off your feet and everything else. And you didn't attend to what you needed to attend to. So some of you could actually be having financial difficulties as a result of that distraction. Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles here for Alpha Capricorns? Who is this person? What is this energy? Okay, personality, perspective. Ten of Wands. Yeah, you put a lot of work into this. Or you are putting a lot of work into this. And you're telling yourself here with this Two of Pentacles and this Ten of Wands, if I just put in more work, if I just take on a little more, if I just try a little harder, this can happen. So you're still telling yourself this, but you're not realizing that it's exhausting, that you're getting stressed out. The Four of Pentacles in reverse here is to tell you you're holding on to this for the wrong reasons. Either out of fear of being alone. Maybe this person will affect your, like, as a reflection of your personal success. You're holding on to it for shallow reasons. You're holding on to it for unhealthy reasons. So maybe you're just kind of working on this so that you can win, but you're not realizing, like, the big picture here. And then finally, we had the Two of Pentacles again. You're working so hard to make this work. But realize, I think it's for the wrong reasons. Maybe you guys don't like to fail. That's one thing you guys, you know, you don't want to have failed in a relationship. You don't, because I feel like everything that you guys do reflects on your personal character. So, you know, if this doesn't work out, you feel like, oh, I'm a failure. I failed at this. I didn't work hard enough. I didn't do enough. And it's not always, it's just sometimes you can't fight the tide. We don't have control over people or what, you know, they kind of want to do, what they want to be, how they want to move on, and no matter how hard you work on it. There's a really good saying, you might have heard me here if you've been following me for a long time, but love is hard enough when two people are running towards each other. It's almost impossible when one is running away. So even if one person is walking away, no matter how much you try to work or put efforts into it, it's really, really hard for that person to turn around and come back. I'm not saying that that's your case, but I felt like that was just something that I should share with you guys. As I end this, I'm actually going to move on to the beta Capricorns now. So again, you're welcome to hang around and stick around for that. Sometimes people watch both and get something out of a little of both. I am going to mention again, if this resonates or you need help with this situation, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below, along with my email. I also have my 2018 Sun Moon readings in my playlist. My compatibility readings are my playlist. I'm on the Instant Go app if you need a quick answer to a quick question, text only. And I'm leaving a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex. Otherwise, on to the beta Capricorns, and thank you for hanging out and listening. Adios, Alpha Capricorns. Hola beta Capricorns, this is your love reading for September 2018. Keep in mind the energies I'm focusing on. You are a beta Capricorn if you are introverted, introspective, and you identify with feminine energies, okay? If it resonates, consider a personal reading. I'm going to cough. Bear with me. Let me try to cover my mic up while I'm doing that. Pardon me. Oh, I just blew an index card across the room. Okay, I don't know what was on it. I guess it wasn't important. My rates and info are below, along with my email. Just shoot me an email and we can make that happen, set that up for you. Things to mention, my 2018 Sun Moon readings are in my playlist. Look up what your Sun Moon signs are. Then go check out what your behavioral traits are in addition to your predictions for 2018. It does not matter what time of year you see it. When you see it is when you're meant to view it. Also, compatibility readings are going at a snail's pace, at my own pace, but I am I am uploading them intermittently, so go check out the compatibility readings that I have in my playlist. I am also on the Instant Go app, text only if you have a quick answer to a quick question. No video or phone chat at this time. And then I'm leaving a Vimeo link below for a bonus Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex. So let's get to your stuff. Beta Capricorns. Can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your insight for Beta Capricorns in regards to love for September 2018? What are the energies they passed out of? What are the energies they can expect? How will they be moving out of September into October? Beta Capricorns, please grant me the objectivity to read these cards. If they're intended to be read, and say your messages as you intend them to be said for Beta Capricorns for love 2018 and September 2018 and the period surrounding it. Can you please show me previous energies that Beta Capricorns have passed out of? What are the previous energies? We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reversed. Can you please show me the energies they can expect in September? Is the Wheel of Fortune, I'm sorry, the Medicine Wheel in reverse, which is equivalent to the Wheel of Fortune. And then moving out of September into October, you guys have the Three of Pentacles. All right, so we start off with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, a very slow moving, and actually it's not even slow moving, it's just stubborn, dead stop energy when it comes to the Knight of Pentacles. So prior to September, you guys are really kind of set in your ways. You don't want to go out and explore. You don't want to have an adventure. You're doing things the way that you know that they work out. You're not kind of feeling anything out in the love department. You're not wanting to date people maybe that aren't your type. If you're in a relationship, you're just staying in it because it's convenient, and maybe you're just too lazy to get out of it. I'm sorry. I'm just saying it like it is because, it's comfortable. Everything's fine. Why change things? Yes, things could be better, but hey, they aren't bad like they are, okay? So that's what I'm feeling. He can also be a little stubborn, refuses to do anything, refuses to have any kind of forward movement. And I don't necessarily know that that's working out for you guys in the love department because we have the Medicine Wheel in reverse. Like I said, equivalent to the Wheel of Fortune. And really all you guys are doing, you're stuck in a rut. Luck is starting to turn to worse. It's a bad luck situation. You really don't have any control over your situation because you're just settling. You're settling for what you have and just, hanging out. So, I mean, there's no movement here. Your luck is not going to turn around if you don't make any kind of action in order for it to do so. This can also apply to the singles. I mean, here you might be really kind of set in your ways on the type of person you want to find. You're not finding them, so you say, oh, well, then I'm fine being by myself. Same thing here with Wheel of Fortune. Then you're just stuck in a rut and nothing's really progressing. Now we move forward to the Three of Pentacles here as you move into October. Now, this could mean that you guys end up meeting a love through work. You could be working on a project with somebody and, because of the team you're with and you guys are collaborating or whatever, you could be drawn or you could be attracted to somebody. It's either that or you guys decide to throw yourself into work. You decide to work on a project. Maybe you're not being recognized in love. Maybe you're not getting what you want out of love. Maybe it's not working out for you. So you figure, well, you know what? I'm going to work hard in my work because that's where I can get recognition. That's where I can be, people admire what I do in work and kind of, leave the love thing to the side for a little while is what I'm getting. So let me see what's going on here. Can you please provide clarification on the Knight of Pentacles? Why is the Knight of Pentacles here in reversed for Beta Capricorns? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Person and personality. Perspective. So we have the Devil in reverse. That's the card of Capricorn. For those of you, if it resonates. I mean, I think it will resonate to you because you are the card of Capricorn. Okay, so you guys have a reason for being like this. I think you came out of a really toxic relationship of some sort. It was a real emotional hardship. You had a really hard time from it. The Five of Pentacles indicates that you guys went through a tough time. You're actually kind of coming out of it. The suffering is finally ending. You're figuring out who you are and what you're about. So you're not in a big rush to jump into something else. If you're a relationship, you guys went through a hard time. You just kind of want to leave things like they are. I feel like Five of Cups in reverse talks also about the recovery process, how you've moved on from something. Moved on from something that, you know, made you suffer. You're actually coming back to life, breathing life back into yourself. Maybe you're going out with friends, you're going out with colleagues. You're starting to actually feel, you actually came out of this and you're starting to feel a little bit of yourself. Knight of Pentacles indicates to me that you don't want to ruin this. You don't want anything to rock this boat, whether you're in a relationship or you're out of a relationship. And that's why you don't want to take on a new adventure. It almost feels like if you do, like I said, it's going to rock the boat. It's going to ruin things for you. Okay? It's not always good, though, to just hang out in a rut like that. Can you please provide clarification on the medicine wheel in reverse? What's the medicine wheel in reverse? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the medicine wheel in reverse. For Beta Capricorns, please. Person. Okay, the Empress in reversed. See, things aren't growing. Yeah, you walked away from something, or you kind of left something behind you that wasn't serving you, but things aren't growing. Nothing's growing in the love department with the Empress. Everything she touches is grows. The Knave of Cups in reverse. You know, not a good energy as a person. It's not, but I don't think it's a person. I just think it's a creative block. And I think you guys are blocking things. Again, I just get the feeling of, okay, you know, I just came out of a bad experience and things are okay like they are right now. So I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to touch anything. I'm not going to anything. I'm just going to stay put right where I am. I don't care if I'm stuck in a rut. At least I know nothing, maybe nothing good's going to happen if I do nothing. But I know nothing bad's going to happen if I do nothing. And that's really not the case because energies constantly evolve. If something good's going to come through, it's going to come through. And if not, something bad's going to come through. This Three of Pentacles, I don't know, man. I'm thinking you guys are sticking your head in the sand. I think it's avoidance. I think you're working on stuff. Meeting somebody at work is a little, for a small percentage of you, but overall, I think you guys are like, I'm going to go back to work. I'm going to throw myself into where I can be appreciated. It's avoidance. I feel like, can you please provide clarification on the Three of Pentacles? You're enjoying relationships with your colleagues to replace what you're missing either in your current relationship or just what you're missing in your life. Who is this person? What is this energy with the Three of Pentacles? Okay. Person. Knight of Cups. You could get a love offer at work, like I talked about. Somebody could, like, come in. Oh, great. Now we have the Queen of Swords. Whoever this love offer comes from, they have some bitch attached to them. They could, with this Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is also... Let me just hold back for a minute. Because the Queen of Swords, she can be a really, like, bitchy boss. Somebody who just demands things from her workers, her employees. You know, like Rapunzel trying to freaking spin the gold out of the straw. Why do I feel like for some of you, you are that boss? You're throwing yourself into work. You're expecting demands from people. You want to create something glorious to replace what you don't have. Only for a small percentage of you. Please don't get mad at me. Because then we have this Ten of Wands here. Back-breaking work. I think for some of you, you're being a taskmaster to avoid what's going on in your life or what you really want. Or else you're just throwing yourself into the work and you're bitter. You could be bitter. You could be vengeful because of what's going on. So you're just working your ass off. I don't even think you'll see this Knight of Chalices if he comes in with an offer. I don't think you'll give him a chance. I really don't. Because I think you think that this Knight of Cups, you're looking for, you just don't see this Knight of Cups. Either you don't see them at all because you're so concerned with work and your demands from work or getting something completed and you don't even see this person around you. Or you just see this person as not being serious. you know, you're a very serious, determined, solid person, and maybe this person makes an offer, hey, let's get a drink after work, and you just kind of blow them off because you don't see any potential there. And you're just like, I'm fine where I am. I don't need to, like, you know, entertain that notion. I don't need to get distracted because I'm too busy working. So I feel like you just kind of blow them off, actually. All right. I kind of got in my head there for a minute there. All right, if this applies to you, by all means, leave comments. Let me know what's going on. You know, I only see half or 3/4 of this story. If it resonates and you're having a problem with this, consider a personal reading. Shoot me an email. Check out my playlist for my sun moon readings and my compatibility readings. Check out Instant Go app, which I'm on. Text me if you have a quick answer. You need a quick answer to a quick question. And then as a reminder, the Vimeo bonus Vimeo link below is for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex. Otherwise, I will see you guys mid-month for your mid-months. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye, guys.